Now then, welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showing you how I built this custom halo roof for my van.
Sneaky pub.
So, the plan with this roof is, I want to have just a main bit with 6 or 8 lights down the centre, and then 2 strips either side which are slightly recessed down with LED strips on, which will be welcome lights when the door opens. Now, you can buy pre-made halo roofs from the internet, but these are about £400 and that's not even carpeted, and so I've still got to do all that, so I've decided to make my own. So I'm wanting the main lights in the roof to be controlled by the battery circuit, which can be on when the van's just sat there and when we're camping, so it's not using the van battery. But I want the welcome lights of the LED strips in the halo roof to be controlled by the van battery, so when the door opens and closes, that comes on, and it can also be turned on using the rear light switch in the front of the van. So I'm going to make the van roof out of 6mm thick plywood, which I've got here, and just drawn, as you can see here, a template. I started off here and then realised that you need to step it out an extra 10mm just to allow for where the bulkhead was. So made a template here based off the old roof, which I just cut out. So I'm still going to do it in sections as it is there, battered in the corner. But yeah, so I'm still going to do it in sections, and then carpet it all and put it on before I do the halo roof. So this is it all cut now. So cut along there and steps like there, with it being ply. It's chipped a bit there, but it's carpeted, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, that's it all cut. So this is the first side now. So I'm now going to get the old trim back up, mark out where all the holes were, drill the holes, and put the hidden trim clips in. So that's all the holes drilled, as you can see here. So this just mirrors up with what matches on the old panel. So I'm then going to use these, which are hidden trim clips. So these hidden trim clips are from the guys at Transport HQ, and they will just go in the hole like that, and then will sit like that, sticking out the hole, so that then you can put them on, but they'll be flush with the wood, meaning when I carpet over it, you won't see them and no one will know they're there, which is a winner. Before I start putting these in, I'm going to test fit this. I've just got to make sure it's all right. Don't want to put everything in and then have to recut it. That'd be a nightmare. So I'll test fit this now. So I've just test fit this and I'm super happy. It fits perfect. All gaps are covered, so there's no gap from the bulkhead. And it looks amazing. So now it's time to get the trim clips in and start drilling all the holes for the lights. So I've started marked out the second one now. So because of the size of the wood which I've got, this one is going to have to be done 2 bits, but that's not the end of the world. So yeah, so this is the first bit which I'll cut out. It's much simpler, so that's why I'm doing this one out of 2 bits instead of the other one because of the shapes. So I'll just cut this one out now. First part of the second roof made, so I've put all the hidden trim clips in and cut it all out. So now I just need to make the bit, just going to extend it along here about that much, and then I can put all the roof together. So this is the 3 roof pieces which are all cut and laid out. So now it's time to join them all on. I'm going to join them all as one just because it'll make it much easier to carpet and just give it a nicer finish in the long run. So we'll join all these together and then we've got one solid roof piece ready to cut lights in. We have a solid roof. Next it's time to drill holes for the lights. So I've got 6 lights to go in here. So we have 4 which will be controlled by the front, and then 2 which will be controlled by rear. So we just need to start out spacing for those and drill the holes for the lights, and then we can carpet the roof. So I've cut the panel, put the holes in, and now I'm just going to carpet over it. So I've just roughly cut carpet to size. Now carpet this down and then trim it all down and get this fully carpeted. Then we can start doing the finishing touches like the lights. So I've now carpeted the full roof line from the other side. So now I've just flipped it over and now I can start pinning it back around here and then cutting the holes for the lights. Have the holes through, so I'm going to start pinning this back like this. This is just the same process as I did all the other panels, so it's relatively simple and easy. So that's all the carpeting done. Very happy about this. It's looking much better than I thought it would. So I've cut all the holes for the lights now as well, so I'll just slot in. So now I'll flip it over and get all the wiring done on the back. Ready to go. I'll show you that once all the wiring's done. So I've just run all the cables through now. So using the separate, as this one's going to run off the rear lighting circuit, and then this one's going to run off the front lighting circuit. So that's all the cables done. So that's going to be a case of getting it in the van, lining it all up and putting it onto the roof. So I've now got the roof in the van. It's now time to put it up, but just let you know, I've ran these 2 cables off the wiring loom here, and then 2 more cables off the wiring loom back there. So these run along here, and they're going to go through a little hole in the roof just in the corner there, which are then going to connect to the halo light system. So this will just run off the starter battery of the van, so that when the ignition's turned on, the lights will come on, and it'll work off the rear light switch, which is just here. And it will also mean that whenever I open and close the doors, the halo light system will come on. So that's that, but now it's time to do the horrible job of putting this on the roof. All clipped up now. Still got a bit to do in the back corner, which I'll show you properly tomorrow in the light. Very happy with how this is looking now. It just makes the van feel so much more complete. So next up, once we've got this end clipped up, we're just gonna start putting the lights in and pushing all these cables up. As you can see, I've got the cables hanging out here for one of the halo lights, and then at the back just there for the other halo light, so that'll work perfectly. So yeah, we'll get this finished off. Very exciting. So now the roof is up, it's time to put the lights in. So we've got 6 holes for lights. This one I've already slotted in here, as I'm going to have to wire it up in this top section here, just because of the length of the cable. But the rest of them I'll wire up down here. So when I get to wiring these ones, I'll show you how it's all done. But yeah, we'll wire this one up and move on. Let's go. And that's the first lights in and working. I'm so happy with how this works now. So this is the rear lighting circuit. So we've got 2 lights up here, 1 light under there and 1 light under there, controlled by this switch. So I knock that off, lights go off, knock it on, and they come on. It's perfect. So I've gone for a warm LED inside, just so it adds a nice warm feeling when you're chilling in at night. But yeah, this is the rear lighting circuit over the garage and the garage storage, so I can always see what's in here. And now it's time to move on to the front lighting circuit. So all 6 spotlights are in and working now. Super happy with these. So yeah, the front 4 controlled by the front light switch, back 2 are controlled by the rear light switch. So now it's time to move on to the LED strips in the halo roof. That's now both strips up there. So that's one side, and then the other side. I had to do a little gap just because of this little thing which sticks out here, but that won't make an issue. So yeah, now it's time to cut and make the halo part of the roof, or the bit which will come along here. So now the wooden beams are on. I've been shaping up the wooden panels. So steps down along here, goes along there, and then through there. So yeah, we'll do this for the rest of all the wooden panels, and then get the LEDs on and carpet it all. So now all the panels are cut, it's time to get some carpet on them. Panels carpeted and stuck up now. I've also just put in the halo strip just in there, so you can see the wires drop down here and then just connect up to it. So I've tried to tuck those away the best I can. I've also done the same on this side, so both sides are now carpeted with the LED strip in there. I'm really happy because you cannot see this LED strip at all, so it looks amazing. So both sides of the halo roof is now all done. So I'm super happy with this. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Really happy that my little idea has just came into fruition, which is good because I struggle to find anything on YouTube which shows you how to do anything like this, especially with one of it just being either side as well and not a full U shape. And I didn't want to pay £500 for a ply panel to do it, so super happy with how this has came out. All I'm gonna do to finish it up is just try and make some nice carpeted panels just to fill those gaps on either side, just to make it look a bit neater, and then I think it'll be all done and I'll be super happy. So I've made these little plates, once it's here and once it's here. So yeah, I'm super happy with this. It tidies the whole section up, makes it all look much neater. So yeah, very happy, and that just completes the roof. So yeah, the roof is done. So happy with how this has came out. It's better than I could ever have imagined. So yeah, super happy with this. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Cheers.